The iPhone got an unexpected tribute today, and I'm talking to Tom Loozen of Accenture, who'll tell us all about it. Tom, tell us about your comment about the iPhone here at the Congress.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so we were talking about the situation in which the telcos are these days, which is that really there is a proliferation of all kind of things that are getting connected that require for a lot of speed. And what I think is that the iPhone triggered a lot of that. They basically put the technology which was out there for some time, computing power, storage power. They really put all that technology in the hands of the consumer, and with that, I think they fired off a world of opportunities for consumers, which then also, by the way, led, because of the popularity, to an increased performance of things like biometrics, sensitivity devices, battery lifetimes, cameras, and all the other things, which are now really changing the industries that we know today.
Yes, I mean, talking about technology, you're also saying that creates great potential to improve, again, thinking of the consumers, the customer experience management process.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So there's a few things that we think about when we think about technology improving the customer experience. I think one very big thing is the whole notion of big data, which I would say, simply speaking, is about actually taking the data that you have, and with that being able to be much more specific to your client, knowing what is relevant to that client at that specific moment in time, at the specific location where that client is. So using that big data technology will allow you to do that in a very specific way. But of course also there's things like mobile apps and online presence, which you can tune and change on the spot, which allow you to be very personalized, and I think really providing great experiences to clients, which were much more difficult previously, not having that technology in your hands.
You summarised your presentation with something I'm perhaps calling the 3D effect from Accenture. Just tell me, just take us through that again.
All right, yeah. So it is about 3Ds. So the first D is really about design, and the whole notion that, well, providing services or creating processes is one thing. Ultimately, what you want to do is, when you interact with a client, is give the client a delightful experience. And we believe that really designing things, making things beautiful, the interaction itself, the app that you provide, the service that you provide, makes a difference. And it's hugely important to get that design right. And it's hugely important to have a competency within your company to do that well. The second one was what we're just talking about, which is delivering with technology. If you deliver with technology, you can do things in a great tuned way, and it will power the experience, and it will also allow you to do it at a cost level which is acceptable for you to make a profit. And the final one is maybe one which is less debate about. We call it deliberate. So deliberate is really doing something very thoughtful, and doing something to change things to make an impact. So not just applying technology and sort of substituting one thing for the other without really changing the way that you either create a service, or with the way that you provide a service, or the way that the service actually operates. But really thinking about how can you use this technology and design to do things different, really so different that there is customer delight created and things are run at a much lower cost level.
Talking about doing things differently and innovatively, we're here at your innovation showcase. Yeah. What are some of the things that you're showing here?
Yeah, so I don't know what you can all see. I guess you will see this little fellow here. It's called Pepper. It's a robot, clearly, and the reason why we show it is that robots are no longer a phenomenon that you describe maybe in science fiction books, but they actually work and they do things. And for us, it's really important to make sure that we have those robots do tangible things. For example, this robot helps you in a hotel do deliveries of toothbrushes or whatever people would need, and we work with them to make them more intelligent and give them a role in other places, in customer service and retail shops. I think the other thing that you may be able to pick up is the glass. In this case, it's an Android-based glass, and also that one is here to make clear also to the people here that this is being used today to drive business benefits. For example, we work with a telco client that has the glass for field engineers who then go into places, buildings where they need to make changes to equipment where they haven't been before, where they don't know exactly how that equipment works. So they get the information on the glass to take the right route, know how to do the right things from people sitting there centrally who do have all this knowledge. So it's, I think, a way for us to illustrate that these things are here today and making a business impact here today.
Fascinating. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.